Well, unfortunately, as we can see here, the garden isn't doing too well. Primarily because of how much heat and how much dry we've been having lately. And I have absolutely no access to a water supply or electrical while on my roof. So, I've been watering these guys so darn much, I'm afraid that I'm starting to strip nutrients out of the plants. So, since my rabbit destroyed my headset, I decided to take my rabbit's poop and add it to the garden. I figured, favor for a favor. So, it's well known that rabbit poop is really great for garden fertilizer. So, I basically added some magic bunny Cocoa Puffs to each one of the corners of the plants here. You can see some of them really want to live, and you can see the magic bunny Cocoa Puffs. I'm just going to add water on top of that. And a little quick fun fact while I'm watering garden. There used to be this holiday about life and rebirth and whatnot, and we call it Easter. And people wonder, what the hell do rabbits have to do with Easter? Make a long story short, is that the pagans believed that the spirits would want to hide in the forest or in the trees, so they would basically leave things around for the spirits to come into their gardens. But what they didn't realize, what they're actually doing is just making all of the rabbits poop in their garden. And they thought that when the spring came, hence the phrase crazy as a March hare, because March is when rabbits breed, what happens is they're inviting all of the rabbits to come into their gardens and do their crazy bunny thing and poop everywhere, which is absolutely amazing for their fields and their crops. So they thought that the spirits would wake up, come out of the winter sleep, and then want to come into all the animals. And that's kind of where we get bunnies with zombie Jesus on Easter, because they felt that the rabbits were a sign of rebirth and life and fertility, because those rabbits were calling the spirits back to their lands. But what they were really doing is just sort of letting the rabbits shit everywhere and fertilize the land, and then put this sort of pseudo-spiritual twist on things, which, hey, that's what us humans do, philosophical and all. So I'm gonna come up with some sort of weird way of watering this thing while I gotta get a water cache up here, and I also need to get some kind of water sprayer, because coming up here every day with magic holy water, just at least twice a day, I feel like I'm just washing the nutrients away. That's what's left in the soil so far, hence the bunny poop. Just trying to bring some more of the nutrients back. Alright, well, and if you look down in here, it wants to live. These guys want to live. So adding the extra nutrients, because the chemical stuff was basically killing everything. And since I have a rabbit that is a poop machine, figured why not utilize the materials I have on hand. After all, this is just a prototype. If anything is a success, like these oh criminy, we haven't labeled them, so I keep forgetting them. I'm pretty sure these are the GMO strawberries, those are the blueberries, and these are the strawberries and other things. So the only thing that's really left is strawberries, blueberries, and the cherries. Pretty much everything else dried up here on the first day, and that thing did not help, nor did the silver top lining or the blaring sun. I honestly can't even come out here and record on most sunny days, just because the UV index is so high. It just burns my eyes. I have to come out here with UV grade laser eye protection. That's just totally covers the UV spectrum. Alright, that's it for now. Cheers, beers, and bunny ears. Or at least bunny poop.